In a bold legal challenge, 14 state attorney generals have sued President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. The lawsuit claims Musk, who leads the Department of Government Efficiency, has exceeded his authority. This includes issuing orders of mass layoffs and dismantling of key federal agencies. It's reported that nuclear staff are among those to be fired. The attorney generals are calling for a restraining order to block Musk's directives, arguing such actions should only be taken by Senate-confirmed officials. This case highlights the growing controversy over government reform and executive authority. For more on this, we are joined by Joshua Barnes, anchor and correspondent. Thank you for joining us, Joshua. Elon Musk has been all over the news. He is leading this Department of Government Efficiency, also called DOGE. Joshua, tell me exactly what this department is.
Yes, so DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, was orchestrated by Donald Trump. Of course, Elon Musk is leading it. Now, the aim of Elon Musk and the Trump administration is to cut federal spending. It's something that they've said throughout their campaign, and since coming into power, there's too much of it, and they're looking to cut funds where they can. This is including laying staff off, looking at redundancy packages, but also streamlining many of the processes that are in place. We've seen Musk question things like the F-35 jet program, which is costing billions of pounds to the US government, but really they're trying to tighten those purse strings and cut spending wherever they can.
Joshua, what can you tell me about these recent updates about US judges barring Musk from the US Treasury?
Yes, so Musk has been almost unchecked in looking through many of these governmental departments. He's looking into the military at the moment. He's looked at US aid, which is one of the largest, if not the largest, aid organisation in the world, providing vital support to many. But recently, Musk has looked to explore the Treasury Department and find out where he can save money. But judges have blocked this move. Now, there's trillions of dollars worth of money that goes through the Treasury Department, and there are questions over a conflict of interest. There have been some 70 legal cases against Musk and his ability to access these departments. However, we are looking at a judge who has, of course, restricted him from the Treasury Department, but he does have access now to the Health and Labour Departments, which themselves have billions of dollars worth of money allocated to them. The question is, what is Musk's motive behind this? Is he just looking to save the government money, or does his position as the world's richest man and owner of several businesses, including Tesla, X and SpaceX, have a conflict with his mission?
Thank you very much for joining us, Joshua Barnes. We are joined by two other guests for further discussion on this topic. We are joined by Rabinder Sachdev, foreign affairs expert, and Surinder Lalai. Thank you very much for joining us. Rabinder, I wanted to come to you first, and I was wondering, why are these 14 US state attorneys generals suing Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
I think the primary reason they're suing in this particular case is that they're arguing that the very setting up of the Department of Government Efficiency is invalid, illegal. They're saying that this department should have been set up by an approval of the US Congress. That is in this particular case, I think. So they're saying that this very department should not be there, or if it's there, it has to be mandated by the US Congress. And therefore, and accompanying with it, what Musk's technical, I think, designation, he's been given as a special government employee. That's apparently the card he carries nowadays. So they're arguing that the DOGE is illegal and Musk there is illegal, and therefore, in any case, what they're doing is illegal. That is in this particular case. But in a bigger picture, yes, as you said, Trump has been talking about. See, Musk is a later entry into this, the political campaign and all, and DOGE is a recent phenomenon was there. What Trump has been talking about was, of course, cutting down the federal expenditures, and they look at the federal bureaucracy as one part of it, has to be reduced. Now, what seems to be happening is, I would not say that they're looking at a reform of the government. They're looking to basically re-government America. They're saying that, we will slash and burn, and then whatever is needed, we'll learn from it. Whatever has to be fixed, we'll fix that. It's a re-governmenting of America, one. Secondly, part of the logic is that okay, the US, budget, they have a deficit of, let's say, broadly speaking, about $2.5 trillion. The US government earns, quote unquote, if we could say that, through its various taxes and all, around $4 trillion, and its annual expenditure is about six. So there's a $2 trillion which the US government is running in deficit every year, and that is being adding up. And the US public debt as of today is anywhere in the range of $36 trillion to $40 trillion on which the US government has to pay interest. So their rationale is that we are going to cut down the expense and thereby reduce the deficit and thereby reduce the overall national public debt. The issue and the problem and the fact is that what they're trying to do, they're firing government employees straight off. America is going to has become a land of courtroom battles.
I wanted to, apologies, I wanted to move on to Surinder Lalai, international affairs expert next, and just ask what executive powers have been delegated to the richest man in the world, South African-born Elon Musk, in terms of directly impacting the American voter?
Thank you, Thomas. And I find it now hilarious. I'm neither a spokesperson for the Democrat or nor the Republicans, but Thomas, when was the last time you saw the president of any nation, not the most, even if not the most powerful nation, have one of his non-elected tech czar speak 1,179 words more with his 4-year-old child on his shoulder? I mean, I love kids, but I'm not too sure if that's a part of any democratic convention of any kind in the world. So your question was, what right does he have? I don't know, because he has never ran for office. He's not elected. His only claim to fame was that he paid $250 billion to Donald Trump. And now what intrigues me, it's only been a few weeks. What intrigues me is, for how long is this recharge going to last? The bromance between the two going to last? Because the way, these guys are going and destroying the very federal structure. Once again, it's none of my business to comment because I didn't vote for none of them either. But there has to be some method to how you do things. You just don't, throw the baby out of the bathwater and overnight. And is Donald Trump really that beholden to Elon Musk? And is Elon Musk bringing his children, with due respect to his, even when he met the Indian Prime Minister, the kids were crawling all over the place? Is that the right place to do it? And is that display of this kind by Elon Musk to let the world know, is it symbolic that this is the kind of power I wield? That's one. And number two, I've always found a conflict between MAGA and the agenda that Elon Musk has, because Elon Musk has maximum number of businesses in China. And Donald Trump came to power saying that we're going to tariff China. China has been fleecing us. China has been ripping us, and la, 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 la. And lo and behold, now there's going to be another area of great conflict between Elon Musk, who's a businessman. He simply paid his way through to get Donald Trump's ear, and the China paradox. And one more point, I'm going to bring your point even home now. The first time, in a very despicable manner, in an inhuman manner, they deported 104 Indians shackled, in a military plane. There's another plane landing, one tonight and tomorrow. So I don't know, is this continuation of the way they're destroying the federal structure by not even doing the requisite paperwork? They don't hand over any paperwork for the reasons for deportation. So I don't know. I'm concerned. Sometimes I feel, Thomas, that the entire world should be able to vote for the American elections, because the kind of power this mercurial Donald Trump and its tech czar wields, it can influence by lives across the world.
Robinder Sachdev, I just wanted to ask very, very quickly, because we are running out of time. Elon Musk is announcing thousands and thousands of layoffs across the federal government. How powerful can the US judiciary be against Elon Musk as he, in the position that he has been given?
the US judiciary will definitely put some barriers, but as we were talking, there's zillions of lawsuits coming up by not only state attorney generals, by non-profits, by employee unions, by individual employees, etc. The judiciary will give some relief, but the pattern I see broadly, the judiciary may not give the relief that the petitioners are wanting. Several of these executive orders in some shape or form will continue. Several of these suits will reach the Supreme Court. And the big question is that, in fact, it's already happened. When the court orders something and the US federal government does not obey it, there's already issue of contempt of court in one particular case. So the US government, i.e. Trump, will not, maybe listen to the courts. In some cases, it could happen. So you're heading into completely uncharted territory.
Thank you very much, Rabinder Sachdev and Surinder Lalai.